y'all. Hello, everybody. You know what today is. You know what today is. What is today, everyone? Can I hear you? Anybody got something to say? What? Did you say what? It's time to get up and go vote. That's what time it is. I got up this morning. I went and voted. Brittney, you voted?
Yeah.
Cliff, he ain't came in here yet. But he voted. My son, Derek, voted. Time to get up, get out, and vote. Let your state know you're standing up to be counted. Let your voice be heard. You feel me? Get up, get out, and get something. Everybody, this is a life-changing, this is a history-making time right now. It's so much chaos going on. It's so much drama in everything. So we have to do what we got to do to make a change. Y'all feel me? To make a change. But in the process of saying all of that, today is Canna Talk Tuesday. Yes, it is. And you know what Canna Talk Tuesday is, everybody. Canna Talk Tuesday is when my beautiful co-star, yeah, I might not see her.
Hello.
My beautiful co-star pops on, and it's me and her, and we're telling you about the benefits of medical marijuana. That's what we're telling you about. We're telling you about all the different strands, all the different things that these things can help you with. No crazy side effects. No, none of that.
Do you have a grinder? You don't have a grinder, do you?
I don't have one in here.
This shit is sticky. It's taking me longer than I anticipated it to.
Yeah, so this is what we're doing today. And we're here, and I'm hoping that you guys are, if you're not watching me, and if you're not watching Brittney, or if you're not watching us, I hope y'all out there voting.
For sure.
And I please, in the process of watching this, can you all please leave a comment? Ask a question. Please ask questions. We have no problems asking questions. If it's something that you don't know, I got Weed Fairy over here, which also has her own YouTube channel, and it's called Brit the Weed Fairy. Okay, and she see how it's It's Buns Blaze
on Instagram.
On Instagram. So you guys, please come out, leave a comment. If you are if you are a part of the cannabis community or a part of the medical community, please come on out, ask your questions. If we don't know, we're going to find somebody who do know. And so you know the process of this. I got my water. I'm drinking me some cold.
It's always good to stay hydrated while medicating.
Yes. I got my cold. So we get here and we smoke. She show you different things that you can use to smoke with. She tell you different strands. She give you different benefits, and she tell you, hey Tyrone, hey Tracy, hello everybody. She give you different things that will shock the hell out you when you learn. You be like,
and that's why I do this, because so many people have that stigma of that cannabis is bad, so I'm just trying to give you all the positives. That way it can hopefully change someone's mind or help someone medicate in a more natural way.
yes, that's my she wants her daddy and her mom, but she gotta go sit down and relax. She tired, y'all.
Very.
Yeah, so I hope that everybody come on in. I'm trying to wait for some more people to come in before we really start talking, just in case you guys come in and you want to ask questions or you got something that you want to say. Please feel free. If you use medical marijuana and it helps you, hey Anthony, what's up, baby? Please don't let this stop you. Just come on in and ask the questions. This is my son Clifford behind me. Hey Pam, baby. This is my son behind me, Cliff. He in the dark.
Hello.
And They come in and they'll ask questions. We will be having, not today, but in in videos to come, we will be having guest stars as well that will come in and can ask you questions from different point of views of why they mess with the medical marijuana or why they mess with the cannabis or the pen or whatever the case may be. So that will be, that's a heads up. And we will be doing a video,
like a walkthrough of another dispensary or provisioning center. And I'm also going to try to get something to where we can go into the place that I work as well, which is another provisioning center.
So we're doing all of this just to, hey Cookie, just to show you the benefits. And y'all, and I am one to tell you, with having, being 52, with having a fibromyalgia, I have lupus, connective tissue disease, and I have neuropathy. I also have high blood pressure, and I do asthma. I have not hit an asthma pump in, I don't think, a year. And since I've had my surgery, I don't take too much of no medicine except for vitamins. My vitamins, and when I'm in pain, and I take Tylenol. If it ain't for the Tylenol, it's the weed that I smoke.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's the weed. I haven't quite found, I can't do sweets just yet. You know, my favorite thing was the fudge from the Detroit Fudge Company, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite thing to do. I live for that fudge, okay? Good Lord Jesus. But by me having a surgery, I can't do the fudge just yet, or anything that's real sweet. So I'm really missing my fudge, y'all, my gummies. I'm missing all of that. But until then, I use the medical, and it really helps. I am not always this is what they use at different times. It's so many different wraps and everything that you can use.
Oh yeah. So we have a Dutch wrap. We have zigzag wraps. We have backwoods.
This right here, it looks like a finger.
Hand them to me, just so
it's like a finger to me.
Them.
So it's so many different products that you can use. And wait till y'all see this. Wait till y'all see this.
Okay, so for those who, I guess are experienced, you can do regular papers. So along with the blunts, you got the papers, roll your own joint. Or for those who don't know how to roll, we have some zigzag cones.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, there's your cone. Comes with a little poker. You'll grind up your marijuana and stuff it in there. Use this to keep it kind of packed. You don't want them too tight, but you don't want them too loose either. So that's the trick to rolling the cones. But all different ways to consume cannabis in the sense of inhalation. So they have hemp wraps. There's a lot of things out there to use. Also, bong is another way.
So look at it, dog.
New glass alert.
Scoop, Scooby-Doo! Look at him. Tell me that ain't cute, y'all. Tell me he ain't cute.
True 90s babies here.
So tell me how much something like that would cost.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, it just depends. Places you go, this was like $50 or so. And all you do is add your little bit of weed into the bowl. But it just depends. Some glass can be really expensive. It like I said, it just depends. Do we have a lighter?
Oh, good. Googly moogly. See right here, baby. See if there's one in there. You see it? I don't know how I call myself sitting up and forgot the damn lighter. You might have to scoop. Hold on, I got one. You might have to scoop back just a little and stick your finger. Yo, I call myself setting up. But I done made 3 videos. They should be brand freaking new. And I keep them in. You see it?
Here? I don't know.
What?
I see pens.
You have to get a lighter, baby. If y'all ask me what I'm doing, I'm finna turn everything over to my beautiful co-star and daughter, Brittney, and do your thing. And please tell them where you work at.
Okay, so Brittney, aka the Weed Fairy, which is my YouTube channel. Buns Blaze on Instagram. So this, like I said, bong. Basically, all you do, you pack your bowl, and cheers.
That was a...
So, there's that. I'm still rolling this. So, I didn't have much plan. We were just gonna kind of wing it today.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's the best video, though. What's the name of this weed right here, please?
This is Mac. So, Magic Alien Cookie or Miracle Alien Cookie, one of the two. It's Miracle or Magic.
Miracle.
Magic or Miracle Alien Cookie. I know the Alien Cookie part for sure. It definitely has a sweet smell and taste to it. Without being fruity, if that makes any sense. I don't know. It's not fruity, but it is a little more on the sweet tasting
So
side.
what is this, a sativa?
It's, yeah. Generally, anything that I smoke is going to be a hybrid or indica.
Okay, a hybrid or indica.
Mm-hmm. So I was just thinking we could tell about our first time smoking. I'll go first.
Go ahead. Hey, Ricky.
I'll go first. So my first time smoking, I was really young. I'm not gonna lie. I was in 6th grade, so that puts me about 11 years old. Yeah.
What the fuck, for real?
Yeah. I had a cousin who was like a freshman at that point in time. And him and his friends were in the basement, and they were like, "Hey, you want to hit this?"
Yeah, I would have been.
So I said, "Sure," and yeah, I hit it. The first, I mean, I don't necessarily remember being high my first time, but I remember coughing really, really, really hard, and that was all I really remember. I was just really young, and then I guess I technically didn't start, like, buying my own weed until probably, like, 8th grade, my freshman year in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I think from the time I tried it till then, it was always just, like, whenever my cousin would have it, I would always just, like, hit his, but I never, like, bought it. But it was probably, like, 8th or 9th grade once I started actually buying my own, so...
Well, I'm going to tell you. Cliff, I want to hear yours.
Oh, my gosh. Ma, I got to tell this story for real?
Yeah,
you're
grown
Come
now.
on, you grown now. You grown. And I swear you better been old as hell, though. And you better been older than 7.
I was older than 7.
How old was you?
I mean, when I really started smoking, I was maybe when I tore my knee in high school.
Okay. Because I was going to reach over and I was going to slap the shit out of him. Yes, I would. I was going to slap his ass from time way back then. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's always that, like, you don't generally just... Well, some people do, I guess. Especially if you start these days, you smoke. Mm-hmm. You either like it or you don't, but...
I tore my knee playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Took a few pain pills here and there. I did not like them.
Okay.
My older sisters.
You damn girls, Lizetta and Pam.
My older sisters, they looked out for me like, Cliff, I could help you with some of your pain. They helped me ever since then. My knees been straight.
So, and I will say too, like when I first started smoking, like I feel like I always knew there were some medical like benefits to it, but I didn't, I didn't know to the extent that I do now.
Right.
So I feel like that was always my excuse. Like if my parents ever smelled weed or they were like, "Oh, your eyes are red," I was, my excuse. There's medical benefits to it. So like, that's always been like kind of my go-to. But now, like the things that I know now compared to what I knew then, I'm like, I don't know. I have a very different outlook than most people on cannabis, but I'm very open-minded to it. I do understand that kids definitely should not be using it because it can affect their how they learn and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But unless it's used as medicine, like I said, there's a lot of like lines and stuff that I take into consideration when there's cannabis involved. So,
Well, I'm gonna tell you, their stories is whack. They didn't put no emphasis in there or nothing.
I can't get too graphic.
Cause I was really
Mama,
young. I really
Okay.
don't remember too much of my first
Well,
time.
I'm gonna tell you about my first time. I was actually with I was actually doing two things I wasn't supposed to be doing. And this is when I had my first drink. Y'all hear me? And I was with one of my best friends, Tracy Hall, honey. And we was with Craig, and we was with so many other people. And we was sitting, we was the only girls. And all the guys, our family. And Chris, he say, Rossi, I'm like, huh? We sitting here, we drinking some Brass Monkey. You want to taste it? I say, Brass Monkey? What is Brass Monkey? And I started singing that song and I'm dancing. That was the nastiest, sweetest shit I ever tasted. So he was like, you don't like that? He said, well, I'm smoking. I'm like, what you smoking? And I said, but I always heard that you ain't supposed to smoke nothing that's already rolled up. You want to see what it is, right? So me and Tracy, we sitting there watching them roll it up. We're like, oh. I choked so fucking much. I thought I was going to pass out. I choked. I was silly as all outdoors. And on 62nd in Cottage Grove, on 63rd in Cottage Grove, who all go over here, that's on my page right now, know that 63rd, 65th was Harold's Chicken. And we had to be at least 16 years old. And we done smoked. We hungry as hell. Yes, we was hungry. We didn't know nothing about no sativas or no indicas. It was reefer, ganja. Y'all, and me and Tracy, we run, and it's a man. And he's sitting on the he laid out like this, y'all, on the bus stop, and he was on that little chair, you know, the little seat that you sit to wait on your bus on. Mm-hmm. So he on there, he knocked out sleep. Me and Tracy ass went past there. We hit that bench so hard that man fell off that bench and he started screaming, and we took off running. I was so damn high, it was a shame. So then after we done went, we are after we done did to knock the man off the bench and he's screaming and hollering at us, we go to Harold's Chicken. Y'all, that was the best chicken I ever had in my life. I had fries loaded down with barbecue sauce, ketchup, and hot sauce. This is when they would take the fries and put them over into a brown paper bag, and they'll pour all the stuff on there. And I had me like 2 wings, and me and Tracy, if somebody was looking for us, we left a trail, like Clifford. We left a trail,
Mm-hmm.
yup. We left a trail from Harold's Chicken all the way back to 62nd and Cottage Grove with fries. Because we were so high, we were dropping one fry at a time. I eat some, she say something, I drop it. You could have found us all the way back home. Hey, English. We had so much fun. That was the very first time I had ever smoked any weed. That was the very first time I had ever drunk anything. And it was that Brass Monkey. And they used to have, what was them boys? It was Brass Monkey. That funky monkey. Hey, Brass Monkey. And it was so funny looking. It was thick like syrup. And it was too sweet. How many of y'all out there can remember y'all very, very, very first time smoking marijuana? How many of you can remember that? What was it called? We called it ganja. It was ganja and reefer. So what was it? What was it called when y'all was back there in y'all days? What was it called? Pot. Okay.
Or I guess my grandma would refer to it as dope, and I hate it being referred to as dope. It makes it seem like comparable to heroin, and it's just not anything
when I was little,
remotely close to heroin.
When I was younger, when weed was sold in a little black bag, it was a little black bag like that. That's when the weed, that's when some real
when people got
weed,
nicks.
Like real exclusive weed when it was little.
I don't even remember the last time I bought a nick bag.
Hey, Brian. So how many of y'all can remember the time when y'all actually got high? What was it called? What was y'all first reaction? How did you act? Was you hungry? Was you paranoid? Were you silly? I was silly. I laughed and I talked about everybody. Yes. That's how it was.
Yeah, I definitely was a lot gigglier.
Oh, thank you,
John,
Brian.
my cousin. But I was definitely really giggly. I feel more, but now I feel like it just depends on the strain I smoke. Sometimes I'll be giggly. Sometimes I'll be asleep. Sometimes I'll be full clean mode. It just depends on the strain.
I don't know, y'all. At that particular time, I was afraid of going in the house because I thought my mama was going to catch me and she was going to look in my eyes and I was going to be high. I was terrified. Y'all hear me? But then when I start having kids of my own, I'll be looking at them. Now, I caught Lizetta and Pam. I knew from the way they acted they was smoking. Okay?
You could tell by me.
This mug back here, I didn't know he was smoking. He would, you know how I knew when he would come in, y'all. He would be sitting there like.
My brother was snitching on me too. He was low key snitching.
Was Eric said, "Man, he high." I say, "No, not Cliff." I say, "Oh no, not Cliff. Cliff is a sports player. He don't do drugs. He don't smoke." No, that's what I kept saying. But little did I know that little nappy head
motherfucker. How did you find out?
And I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna cut you off. This guy. I'm gonna tell y'all how I found out. This is when he graduated high school. He was out of high school.
I was in college.
He was in college, and Bezo, whoever you is, you know who you is. He was trying to talk to me, and he walked past my house and he started calling my son's name. He said, Clifford. Hey, Angel. He said, Clifford. So I called my grandfather for my son. He was like, it's me. He said, I've been watching you for so long. He said, I just won the lottery. You at Cliff Head. So he came in. He gave Cliff $100 because Cliff was just getting into tattoos, y'all. So he gave him $100. He said, what you want to get? He said, get what you want, man. He give you $100. So he sat down and he talked to me. He said, He said, you smoke.
He really got me out the house. That's what he really did.
He said, because he was on punishment for something. I don't even think he was on punishment. But hold up. I have to rephrase that. He was in the basement playing his game. That's what he was doing. But the guy came. He said, you smoke? I said, yeah. He said, well, what you smoke with? I say, wraps. I don't know much about the cigarette, about those. I didn't know how to wrap those. So I'm going to bring you everything. So he brought me everything. So I'm rolling up a little weed. So he says, I really like you. I know you can get in some sex. He say, but I love your son. I say he is. He say that's one good boy. He say he can play the hell out that basketball and that sports. I say, He say, but me and your son, we be kicking it all the time. Hey, Florence. Oh, Miss Gunn. And he say, but I've been kicking it with me and your son. We be sitting back, we be chilling. I'm looking at his old ass like, what you doing to my damn son? So he say, man, me and Cliff, we be smoking like a chimney. I said, what the fuck did you say? He say, we be, I'm like, hold up. I'm like, my son Cliff? He was like, yeah. He said, oh my God. Did I tell on him? Did I tell something he wasn't supposed to know? What I say, Cliff smoke? He say, man, Cliff been smoking for years. I say, for years. I said, oh no, my baby ain't been smoking for no years. My baby just started, take the white. You gotta like that again, Cliff. So when Cliff came in the house, I'm sitting there. I can't really roll. I wasn't that good at rolling. Cliff sitting on my bed. And I done popped out the weed. He didn't even know I had weed. I popped out the little weed and I'm rolling the little stuff up. And he looking at me like, and shit falling all over the place, right? And he looking at me. I got a mirror. And he looking at me through the mirror. And he looking at me and he just shaking his head. I say, what's the matter? What's the matter? He say, Doc. So then I take the little paper, because this is what it looked like. It wasn't this damn big though. But this is what it looked like. And I did this, hey David, and I went, and I'm choking to death.
I rolled it. She said, do you know what? I was like, man, you want me to roll it? She said, you know how to do that? I said, yeah, let me roll it for you. I rolled it.
So he rolled it for me. I said, well, how you know how I be watching people? So then I took a hit on it. And he looking at me, he started out, he's shaking his head. I said, Cliff, you smoke, don't you? Mama, why you asking me that? Why you asking me? I said, Cliff, you smoke, don't you? He said, yeah. I said, let me see. And I handed him this motherfucker was blowing circles.
I'll call you in a minute, Dad.
I did not know how the hell he blow a circle. Hold on, Cliff.
I can't right now. I can not on the spot.
Come on.
Y'all gotta I can't do it on the spot.
Can you make the...
I can French inhale and that's about it.
What the hell is French inhale? See, I still don't know what this means. What's French inhale?
Here, let me see that later.
On the spot. Oh shit, the light.
Yeah.
Go ahead. French inhale. I don't even know what French inhale is, so that's why I try French inhale. This is some pre-voters get happy.
This is some after voters, right? Because this shit is. I'm ready.
Everybody's stressed out. This is a funny video.
It's not about to be over, but hey, it is what it is.
It's a funny video. So French
inhale.
That's like her go-to. Like that's your main thing. You do.
Like some people ghost, like where you. I don't know. I can't
ghost.
He can do that. I can't ghost.
Oh my Lord!
Like where you suck it back in your mouth, but.
I'm finna try. So did y'all see that? Okay, this goes to Brittney. Okay, here we go. So. You take it like this.
Hold it in a little bit. Then suck in, breathe it out, but suck it.
Like just let your lip go and breathe in your nose.
Probably. Well, I can't do that.
I don't really French it.
That's not for my whole ass.
But
make the circles, Cliff.
I can't do it on the spot. I just gotta be laid back.
I can't. I'll try. I'll look real dumb, but we'll try.
Look at them circles back there.
Oh.
Let me see. I got
24 when I first tried. One hit with one good friend, was scared. Didn't feel anything. Second time I tried. 25th birthday, got a joint. Forgiving me right to a friend. Neighbor was drunk, smoked a ton. Couldn't move, then was sick as shit all night. Learned a great lesson that night. I'm a smoker, not a drinker.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
I transformed.
But yeah, I'm definitely a smoker, not a drinker
I know.
as well.
I'm not a drinker.
I definitely used to drink a lot, but you feel like crap. You
I don't like that feeling.
Hangover. I I don't have hangovers. I don't feel like crap. Definitely when you mix the two, you feel like crap, but
I don't
I'm
like
definitely
that.
a smoker, so
When
thank you. I appreciate
That
the
sweat,
love.
it comes straight through your
drink,
pores.
and you could smell like what I was drinking.
I could not stand that. I don't like that. I do not like it when a man, well, I'm a woman, that's what a man, a man that drinks, and when he sweats, it comes through his pores. I don't like that.
I don't like
and
the feeling like slop, like I don't like, not aware of everything. When I'm high, I still aware.
See, that's what I feel about getting high. Hey, David.
Like I could go cut, like I could cut hair. I could cut hair high. I could be a little focused. But when you're drunk, you're like, oh man, doing something like that, or you can smoke, you can smoke, and I can go drive. Okay. I can go drive this 2-hour drive. Like I can smoke while I'm driving. When you smoking while you drink for 2 hours and driving, watch look what's gonna happen. It's gonna give you a way different effect.
I get anxiety when I drive, so that is like probably one of the main reasons I smoke when I'm like driving or before I drive, because it helps me not be so anxious, and I am a better driver. I'm more like, I don't know, I just pay attention a whole lot more. I have ADHD, so yeah, like when I'm not high, or whatever you want to call it, I'm just like a fucking squirrel.
Well, I have stopped smoking for a long time. When I got into my late 20s, I stopped smoking and didn't smoke for a while. And then one of my best friends, which is Letitia Smith, she would have these little get-togethers, y'all. And that's how I started back smoking, was with my best friend, one of my best friends. And she helped a lot. It helped with stress. It helped with the fact of getting old and having kids and everything that was going on. It was very helpful. If I had like a drink, I think I've drunk like when I was younger, like 16, 17 years old, had a little drinking with my friends, and I was tore from the floor up. And I had never felt so. My uncle had came to my house, and I had just finished cleaning up, but I was sick as a dog. And he was like, "You all right?" I was trying to stand, and it was so cold outside. I was trying to stand in the doorway with no coat on and the shoes, so I can kind of like get the drunkenness off of me.
The air.
See, and the thing is, like, I bet everybody has way more shitty drunk stories than you do shitty weed stories. Honestly, and I can say the only shitty weed stories that I have in my freaking almost 15 years of smoking weed, like, is when the first time I did edibles, I took extremely way too high of a milligram.
Same.
And also my first dab. Someone gave me a big, hot-ass dab. So that was honestly my only 2 bad experiences with weed ever in my 15 years of smoking. So people can, I get it. It makes everyone different. So not everybody can tolerate it, but for the most part, most people can tolerate it, and it's so much better for you than prescription medicine or a lot of the things in the world.
I think it's a lot more better to me than even drinking. I prefer to do this than to have to drink. I really do. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't even like the smell that the cigarettes leave behind on you. And even when you cough and you smoke cigarettes, you can still smell the cough from that cigarette. But when you smoke weed, after you finish smoking weed, you done sprayed yourself down. You don't smell like nothing.
Or you might smell like it for a little while.
Yeah, just for a little while. By the time you air out,
cigarette smell like stays.
If somebody smell you, they not social distance. So they need to get back.
You can smell me, mind your business.
Facts. Don't be all close.
Now, I know that it's a lot of you on here right now that's saying, wow, they sitting here. Yes, we are sitting here. We showing you how we heal our bodies. This is basically a heal for me.
Surgery,
yes.
All that.
This is telling you how we heal our. But today is just one of the funny videos.
Physical and mental health. This can help with, not just to get high. It's great to just get high, I guess, but it helps me with so much more than just getting high.
Yep, and I was y'all. This is supposed to be a funny video, but I'm finna sing this song for you. I tried to come see you, but I forgot. You know why? Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Do 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 do. He was smoking something more than weed because he was in a car accident and he got paralytic. And why? Cause he got high. He wasn't getting high off weed. I don't know what he was on. But it wasn't no weed. I've never had anything that make me feel like that except for when on what's that, 2 Thanksgivings ago? When we that weed pill, good Google.
But that was that was like a large amount of
never
RSL
had anything.
for the first time.
Yes, and Lord have mercy, I was in that motherfucker like a deer, like a horse with them blinders on. I was scared. Yes. At first, I had to cover like this, like this. I don't want to see to the side because I thought somebody was over there. I don't want to see to that side. Right. So then, like this, I'm sitting like this, and I'm whispering. I'm like, son. My oldest son come, he said, Mama, what's the matter? I said,
he was tweaking.
I'm too high. I'm too high, Lazare. He said, what? And he laughing at me. He said, what's wrong? I said, I wait to get this damn old to take a goddamn pill from somebody. What the hell? I called these 2 days knocked out sleep. I had to call a couple of times.
Listen, I was like,
this motherfucker right here he said, Brittney, my mom high as hell. Bring it down on the side. Tell her to eat something. Eat something. You're gonna be all right. Just eat something. Y'all, I was scared to eat. I was scared to go to sleep. And I was laying back in my bed and I was looking up like this. And I could see myself talking to, you know how you see your outer body thing was floating over there. And it was saying, you gonna die. And I'm like, I'm gonna die. And that's how I'm looking at myself like, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. I was scared to go to sleep. But y'all, after that part wore off me, after all of that was over with, my body was in such an amazing shape. From cooking on that Thanksgiving for 2 or 3 days straight, I couldn't even stand up straight. I had to have help to go to the bathroom and to get in my bed. And after I had that pill and it sent me through that trip, I was terrified. But afterwards, I was running through the house like I was a freaking superhero. Do y'all hear me? A super duper hero.
I was like that too, though.
And I was scared, but I have never ever took that pill again. I'm telling you, the pill was just too strong for me.
She was like,
that's the only thing I would tell you. I can't mess with that.
She was like, do you want to go get some breakfast? I stood at the stairs. I was wobbly. I said, nah, I'll talk to you later. I'll do it later. I'm tired.
I wanted breakfast so bad. He didn't want to go nowhere.
And I love breakfast. That's my favorite food.
I was high and hungry.
Y'all, I was scared. So what I would say to y'all, if you're a new beginner like myself, work your way in.
First timers,
small.
For edibles, you take like 2.5 milligrams. Mm-hmm. That for your first time. Especially if you don't smoke weed. Take like 2.5 milligrams.
Hey, Cherise.
Most edibles are like in 10 milligram like pieces. So you can like split them in like, fourths. Okay. And eat like a piece at a time. I
went small.
Yeah,
I still do small.
I don't. I take like a good 100 milligrams at a time.
But
I've built my I've been.
That's because you've been doing it for so long.
I've been eating edibles for probably about 2 years straight now. But they work for my body pain.
I swear they work. They work
stuff,
to me.
So.
I like to smoke, and I can only smoke right now. But when I was doing the edibles seemed like when they took effect on me, my body pain was out like.
Yeah.
It didn't take long. It lasted so much longer. I'm talking about if I took an edible at about 11 or 12. No, it wouldn't be that early. About 2:30, 3 o'clock. I will not have any pain until at least the next day, and sometimes not even the next day.
Yeah,
that's how the edibles worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you ask me about the medical weed that I'm smoking right now, what it does it, like right now I'm in pain. It's the rain, it's coldness, then it's hot, and then the only thing that's acting up is my neuropathy. So that's real bad. And not being able to take anything because my doctor suggested I only do Tylenol. And Tylenol, just regular Tylenol, over the counter, that shit is not working right now. But when I smoke, it helps me. It helps a lot. It soothes some of the aching. I mean, because it would ache. And that it bothers me. To me, the weed, like right now, we've been smoking and sitting here chit chatting, y'all, for about 40 minutes and 18 seconds. I'm a mild high. You see I'm still me. I'm still holding the best conversation. I'm still looking fabulous.
And that's like 2 blunts, a bong hit in. I'm 2 blunts, a
right.
couple bong hits, and some edibles in. So
I ain't had no edibles. I didn't even hit the bong. So y'all know. This is how I am right now.
I mean,
and
I'm
I don't
high, but I'm still like.
Right, I'm mellow.
I can walk. I can pick up my kids. I can do.
I'm more mellow.
Work if I need to.
Yep, I'm mellow right now. I'm not put on now. Probably about a half an hour from now. Maybe about a half an hour from now. I'm gonna be probably
ready to relax.
ready to take my clothes off, take my makeup off, honey. Grab me. I'm not hungry, so I probably have some popcorn. Grab me some popcorn, sit in my bed and drink me some water and watch movies. And I will be asleep. Wake back up, sleep, and my body is mellowed. It's mellowed out. I'm relaxed. And you know, with everything that's going on, not only is my body relaxed, my mind is relaxed as well. It's not running 1,000 miles per minute trying to figure this out, trying to figure that out, or this here, or wondering about that. I don't feel like that after I smoke. I don't feel like that after I have my edibles. But this is why we do the videos. Today was just a funny, relaxing videos. Everybody going out to vote. Everybody stressed out. They wondering what's going to happen, this going to happen, that going to happen. You can't change nothing. Only thing that you can do is do better. And right now, this is why we're here, to uplift you, to teach you, to let you learn, and to, what's your word you use? Educate, what you call it?
And the stigma,
yep.
Educate.
I couldn't think of that, though.
I don't know if that's even
but in the stigma, I don't know, but I know it's in the stigma. But right now, we mellow. I'm mellow, and I just want to get on here and chit chat with you, and I hope that y'all get out and vote and just relax and release some of the tension.
For the love of people.
I love you guys. I hope that you like the videos. We will be back next Tuesday at the same time, the same place, and everything. I love you guys. God bless, and ciao.
Peace.